Hello students, welcome to Teja Online Tutorials.
Anusha. Today I am here to explain you one of the most important life processes which is taking place in the living organisms. So before entering into the topic, first of all we have to discuss certain terms. Okay, so each and every living organism need energy for their survival. So, in order to produce that energy, they perform certain activities. In order to produce certain energy, they perform certain activities which are called as metabolic activities. Which are called as metabolic activities. In these metabolic activities, it is again divided into two kinds, that is anabolism and catabolism. What is mean by anabolism? Anabolism is nothing but building up of body materials. Building up of body materials is called as anabolism, and breaking down of body materials is called as catabolism. Building up of body materials is called as anabolism, and breaking down of body materials or molecules is called as catabolism. These two together known as metabolic activities. So when an organism is performing such an activity, there are certain products produced in their body which are called as waste products. In these waste, there are some useful products and there are some harmful products also. For example, if you take in the process of photosynthesis, what happens in the process of photosynthesis? The plant prepare its food with the help of sunlight, in the presence of sunlight, with by taking in carbon dioxide, it prepares its food. And what it releases? It releases a gas called as oxygen, which is not useful for the plant. So it is byproduct, so or waste product which is eliminating out of the leaf by the plant. So same as in that way, if you take in the process of respiration, when we are inhaling certain gases into our body through nose. In that, which we need oxygen. So we are taking in oxygen, and at last we are leaving out carbon dioxide, which is not essential for us. So we have to eliminate them out of our body. So if those are not eliminated, what happens? It leads to some dangerous effects like diseased condition, so some other. Okay, so have you understood what is meant by waste products? Now these waste products has to be eliminated. So for the elimination of these waste products, we have to learn an important life process which is called as excretion. Today we are going to learn about the unit called as excretion. So what is meant by excretion? What is meant by excretion? Excretion is nothing but simply we can define it as separation and elimination of waste from the body is called as excretion. Separation and elimination of waste from the body is called as excretion. Okay, so in Latin, this excretion is divided into two ways, two words. Ex means out, creen means shift. X means out. That means we have to remove the waste out from the body, and it has to be shifted or eliminated from our body. Okay, so if you take this case in our day-to-day life, like activity, like for example, when you go for a walk, vigorous walk or brisk walk, after stopping the walking, you will get sweat. How you will get sweat? When you are walking or jogging, your cells need more amount of glucose molecules. By splitting of those glucose molecules, you will get energy. By producing that energy, that means wanted molecule, they are also produced a waste or byproduct molecule in the form of salts and water, which will be eliminated out through our skin in the form of sweat. Okay, in the form of sweat. So same as in that way, when metabolic activities takes place, various metabolic activities takes place in the living organisms, there are various waste materials are formed in our body. Waste products are formed in our body, which will be in the form of salts, nitrogenous products, urea, uric acid, etc., and ammonia also. This ammonia is mm, one of the dangerous product which has to be eliminated from the body. If not, it leads to any kind of a diseased condition in the living organism. Okay, so now in the next slide we are going to see some of the some of the waste products in a person urine and blood test report. In the person urine and blood test report, what are the different kinds of waste products or molecules or the salts present in urine and blood? We will see the report of plasma or serum. That means the if you take a person blood, and if you analyze it, if you test it, what are the different kinds of products or molecules or what salts are present in it, we will see here. You can find sodium, potassium, chlorides, urea, creatinine, uric acid, cholesterol, triglycerides, calcium, phosphorus. These all are some of the what these all are some of the molecules present in it. If you take in urine, you have some calcium in it, some phosphorus, uric acid, sodium, potassium, chlorides. You have some ions in them. So if these ions and the molecules should be in appropriate quantities in your blood or urine. If it exceeds more than the normal range, it creates different kinds of diseased conditions. So in order to maintain an ionic balance in the body, excretion is a process which has been taking place in the body, which will filter and eliminate the waste products from the body. Okay, so now we will be going into the next slide. That means how the excretion process takes place and what is the organ or organ system involved in which is involved in the process of excretion is kidney. That means excretory system. Okay, so if you see the shape of the kidney, they are bean shaped. They are bean shaped. See, these are beans. Okay, do you know all the pulses that kidney shaped bean, like rajma, some other pulses, you will find this shape. Okay, so if you see in the beans also, if you see the seeds, the shape of the seed is in bean shape. Okay, so here this is the goat kidney, which is in the shape of bean. Same as in that way, in living organism, in humans also, the shape of the kidney is in bean shape. Okay, the shape of the kidney is in bean shape, and it is brown structured organ. Okay, so there are a pair of kidneys. So where it is located, if you see this image, they are located on either side of the vertebral column. If you see, this is the vertebral column. If you see, this is the vertebral column. On either side of the vertebral column, there are a pair of kidneys, one on right side and other is on left side. Okay, so there are a pair of kidneys on either side of the vertebral column, below the abdominal cavity, at the back, that means dorsal side of the body, they are located. Dorsal side of the body, they are located. Somewhat the right kidney will be somewhat down than the left kidney. That means the right kidney is situated somewhat lower side than the left kidney. If you see the margin of both the kidneys, they are not at all the equal. Somewhat the right kidney is in the lower side and somewhat the left kidney on the upper side. Why? Because here you have the liver. Liver is the largest gland in the body. You all know that. So in order to occupy the space by the liver, somewhat the right kidney will be lower than the left kidney. Okay, now we will see what's present in the human excretory system. Okay, so now human excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. A pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. These are the parts of human excretory system. If you see the diagrammatic representation of this human excretory system, it will be in this way. Okay, so here what I said, there are a pair of kidneys. See, there are a pair of kidney on either side of the vertebral column, which is what I said, there are a pair of kidneys. See, there are a pair of kidney on either side of the vertebral column, which is present at the back, and these are the two ureters present, which are originated from each kidney and which enters into the urinary bladder, and this is urethra. Okay, so you can see here two blood vessels, which is called as inferior vena cava, and the other one is called as dorsal aorta. That means this is renal artery, renal vein. So vein carries deoxygenated blood and artery carries oxygenated blood after filtration. Okay, so this is about the human excretory system. Okay, or how all of you have you understood? That means these are the parts, general parts, external structure, human excretory system. So these are the kidneys, and these are the two pairs of ureters, and this is the urinary bladder, and this is the urethra, and these are the two blood vessels, and there is a gland present on each kidney, which is called as adrenal gland, which will be studied in detail in the further classes. Okay,